We've all been there, right? You click on a link, you're ready to read an article or check something out, and bam, you hit this screen. It feels like a roadblock, maybe even a little annoying. But what if I told you that this brief pause is actually a good thing? That it's a digital shield, protecting the very site you're trying to visit? Let's break down what's really going on behind the scenes. And there it is, just a moment with that little spinny wheel. It's like being put in a digital waiting room. And yeah, it's easy to feel that flicker of impatience. Your access is on hold, but trust me, there's a really important reason for it. So what is your computer doing right then? This isn't just another loading bar in disguise, nope. It's actually a super fast, active security check. Think of it as the front line in a hidden war that's happening across the internet every single second of every day. To really get why the screen is so important, we have to talk about the threat. The internet today, well, it's basically a battlefield. There's this constant, invisible fight between human visitors, that's you and me, and this massive swarm of automated programs, or bots. In fact, some studies suggest that almost half of all internet traffic isn't even human. See, on one side, you've got us, people who browse and click and interact in, well, human ways. But on the other side, you have these bots. And they're built to do all sorts of nasty stuff, like scrape data, look for weaknesses, or just flood a website with so much traffic that it completely collapses. They don't act like us, and that's the key. And one of the biggest threats out there is something called a DDoS attack. Just imagine millions of bots, all coordinated to hit a single website with a tidal wave of traffic at the exact same time. The server just can't handle it. It's like a doorway getting swarmed by an impossible crowd. It buckles, it crashes, and for you, the real user, the site is just gone. That verification screen is the first line of defense against this chaos. So, how does this tiny pause stop an entire bot army? Well, it acts like a really clever security checkpoint. It's not a giant wall. It's more like a secret handshake that only a real modern web browser knows how to do. Okay, here's how it works, step by step. First, the website sends a tiny, invisible, but surprisingly tricky math problem to your browser. Your browser, it solves it in the blink of an eye. But for most of those simple bots, it's a real head-scratcher. Your browser zips the correct answer back, gets the all clear, and boom, you're in. Now, for your browser to pass this little security test, it needs two specific tools in its toolbox: JavaScript and cookies. These are what it uses to solve that puzzle and prove it's one of the good guys, basically unlocking the gate to the website. Let's quickly break those down. JavaScript is the engine, the brain that actually does the math to solve the puzzle. Without it, your browser can't prove it's legit. And cookies? Think of them as a temporary VIP pass. Once you're verified, a cookie gets saved so you don't have to go through the whole checkup on every single page you visit on that site. Super handy. Okay, so let's completely rethink that moment of waiting. It's not a delay, it's not a glitch, it's actually a sign of a healthy, well-protected website. It's a sign that the site is actively defending itself, and you, from all those digital threats we talked about. I mean, think about it this way. That little pause is really just the price of admission to a site that's stable and safe, a site that won't just vanish because of a malicious attack. It's a moment of verification that keeps the digital spaces we use every day up and running. So really, the next time you see that screen, you'll know exactly what it is. It's the bouncer at the club door, checking IDs and filtering out the troublemakers so the rest of us can get in and enjoy the show. It's a silent guardian, just working to keep the internet working for everyone. This whole verification process is just one of the few visible signs of a massive, hidden security network that's always on. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other invisible guardians are out there, working behind the scenes right now to protect our digital lives?